hard and unkind. We think too much, feel too little. More than machinery, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness, gentleness. Without these qualities, life will be violent. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like this. We don't want to hate and despise. Life is free and beautiful. We have lost the way. We think too much, feel too little.
She's in love with the concept, as if we're all just how she imagined. We're in love, we just don't know it yet. But tell me how I'm supposed to see the magic, 'cause I don't believe in it no more. But I won't tell her, 'cause I always imagine it's easier if she thinks she won. So I'ma let her. And she said, I don't think I love you no more. You never seem to call me lately. Girl, I don't think you know me at all, 'cause I never thought I'd have to say this. No, I don't love you, and I never did. Look at us burning down in flames with kicks. But just know, I'm not singing for your ex soul. I'm just singing 'cause it's over. Like the summertime, is that a sunset or sunrise? Looking mad like where the time go. So much for trying to keep this moving slow, 'cause I don't believe in her no more. But I remember how we talk shit like we knew what we wanted. I still remember what she said. I don't think I love you no more. You never seem to call me lately. But I don't think she knew me at all.
現実か夢かわからないままの歪んだ視界四つばいてうめく濡れたコンクリート時間の感覚がない見苦しく燃え尽いている腹割溢れ出さなあここはどこで俺は何をしてるしなびた草としている時が経つのをまた無意味に晴れる空まだ俺は動けないんだやない雨などないまだ終わらない悪夢を見てんだよご覧の通り救いがこのざま
Inside, polluted, denied. I feel my breath pressed into contact. Undo the seal, the vacant, unreal. I shouldn't cry. I try all sides and eyes away.
Pretty little liar, what you gonna say? Tell me that you love me, lying to my face. I know you double-crossed me, girl, you're such a fake. What a shame, guess my lover was a snake. Pretty little liar, what you gonna say? Tell me that you love me, lying to my face. I know you double-crossed me, girl, you're such a fake. What a shame, guess my lover was a snake. Pretty little liar, what you gonna say? Tell me that you love me, lying to my face.
だから僕は